Clashes between contractors and community dwellers during project execution have been identified as one of the major setbacks, slowing down development across Nigeria's oil-rich Niger Delta. These hostilities, often triggered by community demands for settlement before work begins, have in many cases led to project withdrawal and abandonment. The Managing Director of the Niger Delta Development Commission, who has lamented this trend on several occasions, is now appealing to community leaders and youths to guard against such practices in order to prevent delays in delivering key development projects across the region.
While poor funding, lack of continuity in governance, and weak project management have been identified as major factors behind the huge number of abandoned projects across Nigeria and the Niger Delta in particular, some stakeholders believe that community actions also play a role. A former Community Development Committee chairperson of Obricom in Ogba, Egbema, Ndoni local government area of Rivers State, Mr. Ben Oso, and the project contractor, Engineer Azu Chukuma, told Inside the Niger Delta that frequent demands for settlements from host communities often contribute to project delays or outright abandonment.
Some of the communities that you meet as a contractor have the notion that they are entitled to whatever you're doing for them. It takes you a lot of time to explain to them. Because they feel entitled, they think that part of the project money should be given to them, and they even say to you that you should give your bill of quantities to them for them to look at and say this part should come to us and other, but nobody does that. And sometimes these demands make it impossible for contractors to actually succeed.
Most of those people that will make demands for matching grant and all that, as they call it, give them job, they won't want to do it. There are cases where contractors who won't want to do that, they will leave, and some of them might even get violent and chase contractors out.
For the Niger Delta Development Commission, saddled with the responsibility of facilitating development across the region, this remains one of its biggest hurdles in project delivery. The Managing Director, Dr. Samuel Obuku, while addressing young people from the region some time ago, explained how such practices continue to hamper the Commission's service delivery.
If you have any issue with you go to the state office. In the past, sir, NDDC was reduced to an agency where contractors dictate where they will put a project. But today you see projects in some places because we decide where you must do the project. Because we want these projects to spread. We want these communities to benefit. It is not my responsibility as MD to call you to say this contractor is coming home. Make sure that you will do this way. If you don't want the contractor to work on it, we will move that development to another community. So, and I believe every contractor that comes must also know what it calls community relations.
Engineer Chukuma confirmed that the demand for payment by contractors to community leaders, otherwise notoriously known as matching ground, has indeed sent some NDDC contractors packing.
They don't know that they are the ones losing, but I have seen that happen. Contractors come back to the NDDC to say, come and measure what I've done, pay me that bit. I can't stand it. You know, it happens. So if you have a contractor coming with solar lights, coming with road, any facility at all, water, just allow the contractor, take the projects. Don't look for the profit. Allow the contractor to go and deal with the profit, but take your projects.
Meanwhile, Director of Project Management Department of the NDDC, Engineer Abrahams Oduku, explained how the Commission is addressing this challenge.
I assure you with the coming of this present management led by Dr. Samuel Oduku, they have seen very rapid change when it comes to host community hostilities with the Commission. I guess it's because of better engagement with them. I guess also it's because they also have this buying into our budget. So we don't just cite projects in communities without communities also having their own stake.
While there seems to be some progress in this regard, the NDDC helmsman, Dr. Samuel Obuku, while addressing community leaders at his hometown of Ayakoro, recently called for their continued support during project delivery.
Any community that finds any challenge with any of the contractor, please come to us. Do not frustrate the contractor. We can handle it. In some areas, you even want to install a transformer that will give light to some communities. And you see that the community will tell you, you have to buy the land where the transformer will be installed. It sounds very, very funny. However, the purchase of the land is not contained in the contractor's payment. So where is the contractor going to get money to buy that land? So communities must learn to understand that development comes with sacrifice. Sometimes you have to sacrifice.
While monitoring ongoing works at some of the sites where the NDDC has resumed construction on previously abandoned projects, residents expressed excitement over the development. The people gave their commitment to support the Commission by ensuring the projects are successfully completed without any obstruction from the host communities. For the NDDC, community leaders and dwellers remain critical partners in the onerous task of facilitating the overall development of the oil-rich region. They urged communities to support contractors working within and around their communities and also take ownership of the projects when completed. This, the Commission insists, is important to clear the backlog of about 13,000 abandoned projects littered across communities in the region, in line with the mandate of President Bola Tinubu to ensure the speedy completion of these abandoned projects.
Inside the Niger Delta. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDN TV Nigeria. Click on the subscribe button and be the first to get notifications.